Hello guys, this is a video regarding the usage and how to use tutorial video for the roasting log program called Firescope. We'll start from creating an account. And once you have created your account, you can log in, and and after you're logged in, you can get into the setting to add a machine. According to the options you have here, preset for you. For the machine we're using, which is called Exister, uses Autonix presets. For the serial port, you'll probably get multiple options to choose from. If you're not sure about which serial port to choose from, just choose anything and see if it connects properly. Once you get the correct connection, you'll see the environmental temperature and bean temperature shown up here. And go to roast, and you get this logging. You'll get this logging canvas, which you can set up according to your need. Let's say you want to have a 10-minute period for the roast. If you save it, you get 10 minutes. And on the setting, for the minimum temperature, you want to have it set up according to your need. And for the real-time measurement for the environmental temperature and bean temperature, if you want it floating around, you can untick this one, or if you want it fixed to the right side, you can choose that option. And you can also set up the automatic sensor for the detection for the charge for bean temperature and when you discharge it. Apply, you get it floated. And I'm going to So if you look at this account, we have a set of logs that we have used in the past, which you can easily look back into the options and logs and if you have recorded everything correctly, you can easily look back and see what you have done to the roasting. So let's once you have gotten into the roast section, press go to roast, and on the right corner you see the tab called green, which means the information you can put in for the green beans. You can select from the saved previous green beans. Let's go for Hacienda La Papaya here. And now you get the previously put in informations for the green bean. And today we'll be going for the coffee cold Cundinamarca Supremo, Colombia. I have put in some simple information in it, but let's see what we can do to make a new one. Create new. Colombia. Process washed. If you press show more, you can put in extra informations that you get from the green bean seller. Submit, and you get the green bean information loaded. And for the summary section, you have freedom to choose what batch name you're going to use. Let's say test 01. Roaster, Firescope. Green weight, we'll be using 500 grams of Colombia. And the temperature today is 25 degrees Celsius and humidity 15%. And also you can change the temperature setting from Celsius into Fahrenheit in the roasting option. On the memo here, you want to put in the information or any notes regarding the roasting. Let's say okay, we're ready to go. Press start. Make sure to press start at least 3 seconds before you turn on the roaster so that the loading doesn't get error. We'll be charging it at 230. You see, Firescope actually automatically detects the temperature decrease when you charge the green beans in. Use 6 gas and 1 temper. And for the event section and records and the access and options for the roasting, you can turn it on and off real time like this. And if you have a previous log that you want to load it as a background, you press the setting button and background chart load, and you can clear it if you want easily. Okay, and if you want to optimize the graph by adjusting the options, yep, you see that the turning point has been automatically plotted. And for the BT and ET, you can get the position of ET and BT on the other side by this section. And for the rate of rise intervals, you can choose from 5 seconds to 1 minute according to your need. And for the hotkeys, you can either use your right click of your mouse button or press Control. And you see start, save, on and on. And for the automatic drying detection, you can preset the yellowing temperature, finishing temperature according to your need. For this roasting, I've set up as a 165 degrees Celsius. And now you see how it automatically detects the dry end. See how sensitive the graph is. The ET and BT readings actually corresponds on real time in a very fast speed compared to the actual roaster temperature on. Just in case if you're too busy, adjusting your gas or airflow, you have the hotkey events here, which you can just click on it. And for the event section, you can always adjust it. If you have made any mistakes on the recordings here, you can always change it using the timestamp like this. And gas setting like this. Once you get used to the user interface here, it's pretty easy to use. It's just that it's very sensitive, that once you get used to it, so when you get the first crack, you can record it by using a hotkey or mouse right button click. First crack start. It started at 201 degrees Celsius. Record the first crack and time. And you can always change the timestamp for the record like this. We'll be discharging at 220 degrees Celsius. And you see once you have discharged your coffee from the roaster, Firescope automatically detects the decrease in temperature and plots drop for you. And when you have decided to finish your roast, press complete, yes, and it's done. You can always adjust your profile at any time as long as you save it and come back. Okay. And I'm going to walk you through a convenience function that Firescope has. Let's say we want to filter the result. Let's say we want to filter the research into our needs. Let's say country Ethiopia. Apply. You get all the roasting logs that you have set it as a Ethiopian green beans. Let's say if you have Colombia here, you get beans from Colombia that you have roasted. Clear all. And for the option, you can choose what properties you want to show on the front page. Say if you want to have a roaster name on, let's search for Firescope. Yep, you get all the batches that you have named for a coffee roaster called Firescope. And for the compare function, you choose profiles that you want to compare with and compare. Now you get the overlapping graph that you can cut into and look into the detail for every second and see what differences and what improvements you can make from the past profiles. Here you get the tick box to turn on and off which graph you want to look at. And this function actually can compare multiple profiles like this and see if you have repeatability if you are roasting a same coffee bean as a coffee shop for your coffee shop. If you look at the face chart, you can see and compare all the faces that you have made for the recording graphs. Okay, clear all. You can search by green, blend, roaster, or batch title. Let's say we want to look at test batches. You search for test, and you get all the batches that you have named as tests. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and hope you have gotten a good start information on the Firescope tool. Thank you.